Hi, friends. Another late night show for Live at the Roxy on this Monday, September 30th, the last day of the month. Tomorrow, or if you're on the East Coast already, we are going to be in October. I mean, are you guys shooketh like I am about that? Like, it's so weird. I showered this morning and put this thick gel mousse through my hair to do this cool slick back look, but now it just looks hella greasy. It looked really good today. We're struggling right now. Anyway, so here's the deal. I have so many things I want to talk to you guys about. So I decided to go live again because I have so many things I want to talk to you guys about. And if you guys have things you want to talk to me about, then please feel free to do so. I hope you're having a beautiful day and a beautiful night. I did manage to get my nails done today. I couldn't do any designs or chrome or any things I wanted to do because money, honey, wee. But I did just get a regular manicure so that my nails don't break because these are my actual nails. And I just don't do them as well as they do. So when they do them, they last a lot longer. So I'm feeling red. Why am I feeling red? Well, spoilers, I'll tell you guys. I watched something for Real Rejects. Don't know if I'm supposed to say this. And I won't talk about the movie because you guys can wait for my reaction. But I watched Terrifier. If you've seen Terrifier, you understand, number one, why red was on my mind. And number two, why I was shooketh for the rest of the day. Usually I go to Real Rejects, I watch a movie, and then I go on with my day. I sat there for an hour afterwards, just unable to continue functioning. You guys shall see that reaction, but okay, that's not what we're actually talking about today. What are we talking about today? Several different things and more things if you guys send in Streamlabs and Super Chats. But I want to talk a little bit about something that I put in the title of this video. Y'all know about Tilda Swinton or not? Because I saw this, and I guess it happened early, the beginning of this month, and I didn't know until today. And now I have to tell you guys about it in case, like me, you didn't know until today. And we have to acknowledge art is subjective. Art is subjective. Art is subjective. So everybody be viewing art differently. Tilda Swinton currently has an exhibit. This is real. I need you guys to know when I say this that this is real. So I'm going to show you guys footage of it. I'm going to show you footage. And I love Tilda Swinton as a performer. I don't know about this performance. Tilda Swinton is currently performing when she wants in an exhibit at the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Here's what the performance is. She's sleeping in a box. She's sleeping in the box for 7 hours a day whenever she feels like going, and people are watching her. Here is footage of the performance. Here be Tilda Swinton sleeping in a box. Shall we watch again? This be Tilda Swinton in a box with people surrounding her sleeping. There's a couple of unbelievable things about this. The way that this motor describes it is Oscar-winning actress Tilda Swinton has brought her unique brand of performance art to New York's Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, with an exhibit titled The Maybe. In this installation, Swinton sleeps inside a glass box for 7 hours a day, offering a live and intimate experience that blurs the boundaries between public and private life. Unannounced and occurring on random days. So there's no schedule to this. When she be feeling like it, she walk into MoMA, she get in the box, and she goes to sleep. The exhibit invites viewers to reflect on themes of vulnerability, observation, and the passage of time. Originally performed in London and Rome in 1995, The Maybe has garnered renewed attention at MoMA challenging traditional notions of art by positioning the simple act of sleeping as a profound exploration of human existence and the relationship between the observer and the observed. Like, first of all, I hope she's making $1 million a day. I don't know what the paycheck be like for this, but she walks around New York, and when she feels like it, she go to MoMA, knock, 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 MoMA. I'm gonna go in the box now and see you in 7 hours. I think it's probably soundproof, and I think she just be a sleeping woman. I looked at the videos. She looks comfortable as hell. She doesn't look bothered. She looks unbothered, and she doesn't have to announce a schedule. Did any of you guys know about this? And why didn't we know about this? Like, this is a post that came from September 2nd. It is September 30th. Why didn't if you knew, why didn't you guys tell me that Tilda Swinton is sleeping in a museum randomly, unannounced, for 7 hours a day on the days that she feels like it, and you could just go and watch Tilda sleep? What's the security like in this room? How long is she going to be doing this for? Should I fly to New York to go post up and try to see Tilda, my girl Tilda? It feels to me like not one of you guys knew this was happening, which is even crazy. Okay, no, Jimmy knew. Jimmy knew. I'm happy that Jimmy knew at least, because I feel like I had been duped. Like, I was like, what is going on here? It seems to me, Ash, like it's at random miscellaneous times when she feels like it, just like whenever during the day. It's so good. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And there are other things that I want to talk to you guys about too. Let's start with what you guys want to talk to me about, though. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Happy Monday night, or if you are in a different place, Tuesday morning, I suppose. Or if you're in a really different place, whatever time of the day it is for you. I can't go through all the time zones, everybody. Stop asking me to. Just kidding. Nobody ever asked me that. Last night, after the stream, John Get Bent sent to me, again, no need to read on air. But I did read it on air. But I did read it not on air, I mean. And I just appreciate you, my dude. Thank you for the support. Fake Lloyd in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, Team Stryer, let's go Fake Lloyd. Some might say real Lloyd. Eric in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, just sent support, and massive support at that. So thank you to Eric, just with a C, Eric with a C. We appreciate you. And by we, I mean me and the people, because you help keep this show going. So really, all of us appreciate you. And Tilda Swinton appreciates you. Why? Because I just think she does. Because sure enough, she does. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Let's go to my handy dandy notebook of things I want to talk about today. Let's talk about, okay, nobody wants this. By a round of people in the chat. Who is watching Nobody Wants This? Nobody Wants This is the Kristen Bell, Adam Brody Netflix show that dropped yesterday, the day before, something like that. I just started watching it yesterday. I am 5 episodes deep. There are 10 episodes, so I'm halfway. This is officially one of my favorite shows of the year. Right now, this would be on my top 10 list. This is so stinking cute. I don't even want to tell you guys the premise of it because I didn't know the premise of it. And I just started watching it and I was like, it is funny. It is at times laugh out loud funny. You guys know I love cringe comedy. This is cringe comedy. So in the way that I love Dave and Rami, because they make me go like, ugh, or Curb, like this is sweeter than those shows, but cringe like them at many times. And it is, I'm loving it. I saw a review today that was like, it's an uneven. And again, I'm only 5 episodes in. But to me, so far, this is mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Okay, Brittany Parker, does it stick the landing? Let us know. Let us know. It sounds like you're the only person watching in here. Oh, no, Leonard's watching, and you think it's cute, too. I'm obsessed with this. nothing for nothing. I love the 2 stars. So, makes sense. But I'm really loving this, and I'm not hearing anybody talk about this. Brittany, did you tell me in the Discord how you were feeling about this? Let me know. So, I highly recommend it. I also started watching Grotesquerie. I don't know. So far, okay. So far, it's okay. We'll see how it grows and goes. It's very much like American Horror Story to me. Feels that way so far. Obsessed with you, Brittany. As soon as I started, I was like, this screams Roxy. She'd love it. Yup. Yup. And it is. It's so Roxy. VV Roxy. Obsessed with it. Love it. So good. But Brittany, you didn't answer. Does it stick the landing? Now you're making me nervous. Does it stick the landing? Jimmy says someone needs to make Ryan Murphy stop. It is crazy, but this is the problem, Jimmy. So I've not to brag or anything, but I have a lot of writer friends because a lot of my comedian friends are my writer friends, and a lot of them are in rooms, and a lot of them have been in rooms for the last 10 years and now can't get into rooms because the way that after the strike the industry has gone is that if you are not already established celebrity, which includes the showrunners, because Ryan Murphy is a massive celebrity. Shonda Rhimes is a massive celebrity. These showrunners that you know by name that are massive, they are taking over the entire TV landscape. The entire TV landscape. They cannot be stopped. And the studios just don't want to take a risk on anybody else right now because they are celebrities in their own right, the showrunners, and they get people to watch the shows. And it is just so challenging because it is like just really difficult to be somebody who's not established right now. Just the difficult. Okay. Brittany says that I think it sticks the landing in a way that would make you happy. Okay. I like that. I appreciate that. I am grateful for that. And yay. Fingers crossed. Let's go back into Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyShire. Also tell me what you guys are watching. I still haven't started Monsters yet, which I will. And I am watching a ton of other stuff right now. Just to give you a rundown of a list in case you guys want to ask me any questions. I'm watching, so nobody wants this Grotesquerie. Old Man, Golden Bachelorette, Tulsa King, Big Brother, Only Murders in the Building, The Circle, Penguin, Agatha, Long, Bad Monkey, just to name a few. Those are the current shows that I'm watching right now. So many. Yeah. Okay. In the Streamlabs, Ash says, "Hi, Rox." Oh, and he gave the date, 9:30. Thanks, Ash. But what if it was 10:01? Just saying. No, I'm kidding. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you for your constant support. Ash, don't know how I would have survived all these years without you. And you're the best. Still so many things I want to talk to you guys about. Streamlabs, and if you have thoughts on any of this stuff. To Zachary Levi did something that I think we should have expected from Zachary Levi today. Do you guys already know what I'm talking about? I saw this and I was like, yeah, that checks out. That makes perfect sense. That's not something I'm surprised about in the slightest. I am bummed because if you guys remember a while ago, I hosted a Big Brother, Big Sister of America benefit with Zachary Levi. And I will say, he was on time, absolutely lovely to me, couldn't have been more professional or sweet. And that happens sometimes. We hear that about a lot of people. But since then, we've heard some strange things about him. And today, he endorsed Trump. We've heard when I say strange, I don't know if that's the right word, but we've heard some very conservative things about him. Today, he endorsed Trump. He said, "We are going to take back this country." It's such a scary sentence. Take it back from who? Take it back from modernizing? Like, ugh. And it's so crazy because, like, it just It's wild that RFK endorsed Trump in the first place. Drives me absolutely nuts, and I actually think makes a difference. But Zachary Levi is an RFK guy. And so that's what happened today. This is coming from Fox News, my favorite source. Hollywood actors throwing his support behind former President Trump as election day is a little more than 5 weeks away. Shazam star Zachary Levi revealed his pick for president while moderating an event with former presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Tulsi Gabbard, the former Democrat congresswoman for Hawaii, in Michigan on Saturday. Levi opened the event by explaining that he initially was backing RFK Jr. in the 2024 presidential election. And when Kennedy suspended his campaign, Levi knew to whom he was sending his support. Quote, "In a perfect world, and whatever that would look like, perhaps I would have voted for Bobby. But we don't live in a perfect world. In fact, we live in a very broken one. We live in a country that has been hijacked by a lot of people who want to take this place way off the cliff. And we're here to stop that." Who are you calling a lot of people? Levi added that he grew up in a Christian conservative family. His parents taught him to have a healthy level of distrust of the government, adding that Kennedy is the real deal and the kind of politician he wanted to support for president. Quote, "We are going to take back this country. We are going to make it great again. We're going to make it healthy again. And so I stand with Bobby, and I stand with everyone who is standing with President Trump. Of the two choices that we have, and we only have two, President Trump is the man that can get us there." I love that everybody so far who's endorsing either president is like, listen, we only have two choices. Doesn't sound like anybody's like, hell yeah. I do think that this is a very interesting choice for his career. Again, not shocking in any way, but I don't think this could be great for his career. Hollywood is very liberal. And you're very Trumpy. Not that no Trump voters live in Hollywood. Of course, there's a ton. But this is really going out on a limb. I wonder if it'll make a difference. This election is going to be very close. Or at least that's what Kamala keeps telling me in my Instagram ads where she asks for my money every day, which I don't have. Speaking of which, if you do, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. At least I'm providing a service. Okay. So more things that I wanted to talk to you guys about here on my entertainment show tonight. So talked about Tilda Swinton. That's crazy. We talked about Nobody Wants This. Awesome. Talked about Zachary Levi endorsing Trump. Yikes. Some questions for you guys. I got a salad today. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off because Papa had some medical issues today, and I was trying to get on the phone with the VA for hours. So I didn't have time to cook when I thought I was going to. But that's okay. I'm going to cook dinner after this. So I ordered a salad while I was running around. And then the salad came and it had no dressing. So I called and they would only give me a $5 credit. And it was an $18 salad. Do you guys think if you deliver somebody a salad with no dressing that you should comp the salad? Or am I being a wee bit of a Karen? Because to me, you can't eat a salad with no dressing. You just can't eat a salad with no dressing. So comp the salad because I have to trash the salad because you can't eat a salad with no dressing. Instead, they give me $5. So I was annoyed. And then I was like, I got to ask the rock stars. Am I rightfully annoyed or am I wrongfully annoyed? It's not the first time I've ordered a salad and it's come without dressing. And a salad without dressing is just lettuce. What do you guys think? Should they have comped me the whole thing? Or is that a crazy request? And how far should I push to get them to do it? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Mike Joyce says, you're showing up fashionably late to Christian's birthday stream tomorrow. Well, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. On Tuesday mornings, I have a 9 a.m. meeting. I have a 9 a.m. meeting. Today, less than 24 hours before tomorrow, or maybe it was about 24 hours before, Christian asked me, "Hey, tomorrow for my birthday, I'm doing dinner with my family. So can you come early to the stream at 9:30?" But I'm in a meeting, so I can't. I'm going to try to get there as soon as I can, but I have a 9 a.m. meeting and we usually go at 10, and my meeting usually wraps at 9:55. So not much I can do. But then he tells everybody like, "Oh, Roxy's coming fashionably late," or "Oh, Roxy could never make it." And it's like, no, I can make the time of the show. I just can't make the earlier time that you just asked me for, which which he does a lot, which I get because he's running a whole fucking channel. And sometimes when I can, I do. But yeah. So give me my salad dressing and I won't be this kind of peeved. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Thank you, Mike, for that. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Eric with a C. Thank you to Fake Lloyd for the support on the Streamlabs so far on tonight's show. And thank you to John Get Bent, who sent it in last night after the show. All right. Other questions I wanted to ask you is about. Oh, this has to do with watching Terrifier. And I'm one of them, so this is not a judgment. But it is so weird when there's so much violence going on in the world and we watch movies where people are getting assaulted, murdered, shot, killed, robberies, school shooting. We watch movies that have the subject matter of real life, but that are fake horror movies. Do you think an alien civilization, if they saw that, would be like, what the fuck's wrong with these people? Why are they taking the concept of serial killers and then turning them into horror movies for entertainment? I'm watching this movie and it is the most horrifically gruesome movie I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I don't want to give spoilers, but at some point, there's one thing that happens that was hands down the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in a movie ever. But we made that into a movie. So, do you think aliens would be like, what the fuck? Are y'all good? Why are you guys like this? Why would you watch that for enjoyment? What is wrong with you guys? I just was thinking about it. But I do watch it for enjoyment. I'm with you guys, the people who love horror movies, or even people who love documentaries. Strange. When you're strange. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Streamlabs.com/RxyStrider. Another question that I've been asking myself. You know how we always talk about separating art from the artist, and if we can, if we can't, who we should still be watching or listening to? One of the things that's coming up for me recently is, who should I work with? What's the line? Not with who I listen to or watch, but who I work with. Because to be honest, I've worked with some pretty evil people in the past. I'm not going to name names on the show, but I've had bosses that were fired for things that they were doing. I've had coworkers who ended up being super duper canceled. I have had a lot of different scenarios. But where is my line personally when money and fame are on the line? The fame part is important only because of the dream part and the money part. And I've just been thinking about it recently because things have been coming up. Would you guest on this person's show? Or would you Like when you're looking for directors, would you go out to this person? Or how canceled is really canceled? And where is my moral compass about it? So I'm having a hard time. Like, if like Jeremy Piven's cast in a movie, would I do the movie? If Gina Carano was cast in a movie, would I do the movie? Um, yeah, just like tough stuff. Something you guys know that like Mel Gibson's been kind of up in the circle recently, not for me, but you guys saw Christian had a poster of him on his wall, and Greg's childhood friend just directed a movie starring Mel Gibson. So, and like Coy and Greg, I think, did interviews with him or something. And I run the social. And Greg is obviously super duper respectful of me running the social. And I said to him, I'm not going to edit any kind of a Mel video. I won't do that. Which he didn't, he was like, totally. But it's interesting. There's so many people who have said horrible things, revealed themselves to be horrible people. As I was thinking about like the Zachary Levi, like people who vote for Trump. Do you not work with them? No, I don't think so. Because probably a lot of people that I work with have voted for Trump. Probably a lot of people you guys work with vote for Trump. So many questions in my head about that. I'm just kind of like, who can I? Who will I? Yeah. Okay, these are my late night thoughts. If you guys have thoughts on my late night thoughts, Streamlabs in, Super Chat in. Let me know. Let me know. And like, yeah, there's just so much levels to it. Some people being, wow, it's so crazy how the gel and the mousse just like have turned into grease central. But before it was like all slicked back and looking like sick. And now it's not a vibe anymore, guys. But just know it was. And know that I showered this morning. And I'll shower again tonight after I cook my very garlicky pasta. That's the plan, Stan. Stan, not stand. Only going to be here for probably like 10 more minutes. So streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. It's better to be overdressed or underdressed. I've been going to a lot of events recently. You guys know my life plan now is to nonstop be working. And I think the universe is hearing me because I got a couple of calls that I'll tell you guys about in a second. And it's so hard to know. It's better to be overdressed or underdressed because sometimes it's really hard to know. You get things like business casual, and business casual in a corporate setting means something kind of different than it does out in LA. Or what was the one that I got the other day that I was like, what the fuck does that mean? It was something else casual. Smart casual. Smart casual. I always be Googling this shit and calling my sister, like, what is this? The fuck is smart casual versus business casual? I kind of feel most people say it's better to be overdressed than underdressed. I don't really feel that way. Like when I walk into a place and I'm overdressed, I feel weird. But when I walk in and I'm underdressed, I'm just like, I'm casual queen. I'm just a casual girl. How do you guys feel? Better be overdressed or underdressed? Because you're never like, yeah, I hit the nail on the head. I'm neither over or underdressed. Like always, you're one or the other. Maybe that's not how you guys feel, but all the stuff I've been trying to go to recently, that is how I feel. I'm going to a couple more things coming up. Wednesday, I'm going to see Joker. And then next week, I'm going to see Women of the Hours. And hopefully some more stuff going on. Oh, yeah, we got Rosh Hashanah this week. Got to figure out what I'm doing for that. And Yom Kippur. Oh, Jeremy said underdress and nobody else. Jeremy, thank you for understanding that I was looking for responses. Where y'all at? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Super Chat in. We are getting out of here soon. In terms of the things that I'm trying to put out into the universe, so I've been reaching out to my friends. Okay, so I had my manager the other day said to me, because I get a lot of personal contacts reaching out to me for work. Like the interview that I had 2 Fridays ago that I told you guys about that I didn't say with who, but it's a big company that reached out to me and was like, "Hey, we'd like to meet with you." And my manager was like, Must be nice to be you with people reaching out," which I thought was funny because and he was joking, but like for 14 years I have not stopped. I've not stopped trying to make a name for myself. Every job I work, I show up early, I stay late, I show up 110% prepared. I'm kind to every single person that I work with. I go above and beyond to make everybody else's job easier. So it's not like they're just calling. I like, this is my whole life goal is to have jobs that get me other jobs because they like who I am and to be a good person in that way. And in all ways, but I've been trying recently to just put myself out there. And today, Mark Ellis reached out to me about a possible thing. Don't like message these people because they haven't happened yet, and I'm trusting you guys just to like be cool. But Mark reached out to me about a possible thing, and I was like, "Fucking adore you, Mark." Mark's got me so much work over the years, and just love him. And my friend Kaiser, you guys know Kaiser, reached out to me about a possible thing. And I fucking love Kaiser too. And I was like, it's nice to have my people who have my back, who, when I'm not in the room and they hear about a job, they think of me. And they're like, let me try to refer my friend Rocks. So I'm just trying to be in a bajillion, trillion, quadrillion, bazillion places. And just remind people, I exist, I'm here, I need work, thank you. And it's embarrassing to tell your friends, like, I need more work right now. It shouldn't be, but I feel that way. But it shouldn't be. And I was talking to my therapist about this, and I was like, I don't have enough to live right now and take care of my grandparents and all the things. And I need more work and I need more money. And I don't want to tell my friends because in LA, you have to like put up this air of I am killing it in order for people to want to work with you. And she was like, drop that and tell them you need help and see who helps because those are your real friends. And also, I'm sure a lot of them feel the same way. So I'm trying to do that. Both those jobs are only half-day gigs, so it's not like a solution to any of my problems. But it's a start to keep booking more and more and trying. I talked to my manager about it too, and I was like, listen, I'm looking at social media jobs. I'm looking at podcast producing jobs. I'm looking at all different types of things right now. I just have to be able to stay out here and help my family. So it was nice to kind of just have two people today say something to me, and I needed it because I got bad news about. I thought last week I was waiting for news that I thought was going to be truly life changing. I was so excited to tell you guys. It just sucks. I thought it was going to change my life, like really change my life, and it got turned down. It didn't go the direction that we thought it was going to do, and I just like spent the whole weekend like devastated, just truly devastated. And I need some little W's. I'd take a big W for sure, but I need some little W's to remind me I'm really good at what I do. I love what I do. I have made a lot of contacts and I've helped I could name 100 people who I've gotten jobs for. And Else is that same way. But it's cool that some people want to try to help me get jobs back. My friend is calling me right now. Let me tell her I'll call her back. Hi, babe. I am currently live at the Roxy. Can I call you in 5 minutes? Okay, bye. So that means I need to be gone within 5 minutes. So anyway, any final Streamlabs, send them in. Let me see if there's anything else I want to talk to you guys about. Dun, dun, dun. Who should we be okay with working with? Kaiser and Mark texted me about these possible jobs. I love Nobody Wants This. Salad should, if it comes with no dressings, how much money should I get back? Why are we obsessed with extremely violent movies? Is it better to be underdressed or overdressed? Zachary Levi endorses Trump. Tilda Swinton is sleeping in a museum. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention was Green Lantern. because we haven't talked about this. And I thought it's crazy that we haven't because I'm the DC girly. And I just wanted to very briefly mention that I am super excited. Um, I think that Kyle Chandler is awesome. But I saw today, what was the Josh Brolin quote? Let's see, news. Josh Brolin said today he confirmed those Hal Jordan Green Lantern talks and possible DC future, but he said that things didn't work out with DC Green Lantern series. I love Brolin. I love him. Oh man, comic book isn't letting me continue with that today. This is from comicbook.com. Josh Brolin confirms those Hal Jordan Green Lantern talks and possible DC future. There for a bit, comic book fans believe that Josh Brolin, who has already played Thanos in Cable, was set to lead DC Studios' HBO's Green Lantern TV series. Reports indicated that Brolin was being eyed for the role of Hal Jordan, arguably the most well-known Green Lantern, playing an older version of the character that would be showing the ropes to a younger Jon Stewart. Brolin later turned down the role, which ultimately went to Friday Night Lights Bloodline star Kyle Chandler, and Brolin is ready for other potential projects. So I love him. I love Brolin so much. And this is what he said. He said, you know what? Green Lantern didn't work out, but that's okay. It's working out. It's working out. Who's it going to be? Kyle Chandler? I love him as an actor. I think he's wonderful, actually. And we'll see what's down the line for me. Down the line, man. I think that Kyle Chandler is the stronger choice for this. Even though I love Josh Brolin. I just think he is the stronger choice for this. And I'm glad that it worked out the way that it did. I think that he's going to rock this. And I just hadn't mentioned it to you guys. And I miss talking about DC all the time. So that is how I feel. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Okay, well, I'm going to get out of here. And I will see you guys soon. I will be live for Christian show tomorrow. World Girls on Wednesday. On Thursday, film Real Rejects. Plus, I think Real Rejects has an episode of me airing. And then on Friday, we were supposed to do DJ's show, but I think he might need to reschedule because of baby stuff. I don't exactly know yet. I'll keep you guys posted. If you're watching this after the fact and you have support that you want to give, I will read in the next show, streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer. And if you were checking it out tonight, financial support or not, I just appreciate you being here. It's 10 o'clock at night. You guys have been here with me. And I'm so glad that we have each other. So thank you to 007, Lazarus, Kimberly, Nick, Brittany Parker, my friend, Jeremy Miller, Ryan Payne, Joseph Ashley, Richard Okatoro, Mike Joyce, and all the people, a new guy, Mohammed Belsin, Steve Cauldron, and a super special thank you for real to the people who do keep the show going, the people in the Streamlabs, in the super chat. Couldn't do without you. Mike Joyce, Ash, Eric, Fake Lloyd, John Get Bent. Thank you guys for tonight's support. Yeah, it just means the world to me. And really couldn't do it without you. So thank you. Stay safe, stay sane, put down the toilet seat and lid. We don't want those flumes. Don't trend with the Holocaust. Justice for all of the people who have lost their lives due to excessive force. There's a lot of it, man. My body, my choice. Wherever on the rainbow, we love you. We stand with the women of Iran. Some of the bravest women we've ever seen, truly. And golden sparkles for the Zen one himself. Glenn Caesar, we're thinking of you wherever you are. Hope you're okay. Okay, I will see you guys soon. Later.